Ladies and gentlemen, A-Crafts here. Forgive the audio. Anyway, so we're doing Dark Ryu on Despair today. So I had him on Rage. I'm just testing him out, testing out the water, seeing how he's gonna do and what team comps I can put him in. But so far, he is just so versatile that you can put him on damn near anything and he will be good. Seriously, it's just that simple. So yeah, we got him on the Despair set. So he's right now just attack, crit damage, and speed. I don't have him on a will set because it's fine for right now until I put him into RTA, and then after I get ready to figure out what set I want to put on him, then I'll give him some damage. So it's just speed, crit damage. I think this attack range is bad. Yeah, this attack range is bad. I just have it on there for the crit. As for his artifacts, I just have him this artifact for right now because I wanted to add some extra defense. I needed accuracy on his skill 1 and his crit damage on skill 3. I wasted all my re-app for the artifacts on something else before I got Leo, so I have to farm some Punisher's prep to get some more stuff. So we're gonna jump into it. I saved one of these. So here we go. So I love him on Despair though. Despair is just so great. Now it sucks for this fight because the Water Ryu will steal a turn right off the back of cut. So, oh nice. They derped automatically. No skill 3s, no nothing. Got the armor break. It would be so nice if my Varad decided to say, hey, okay. Wow, so look at this. 5-turn defense break, 4-turn slow, 2-turn slow, 3-turn defense break, 2-turn brand. Had he done, oh, that was just unnecessary. Had he done his skill 3 first, it would have been a lot better. Shoryuken into Hadouken. Alright, Fire Ray is just going off. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause it and actually do this myself. Only because they're all derping and their AI is just doing not what I want them to do. Got the attack down, that's great. Just going to slap him again. Great. Wow, great. So nice. Woo. Got the Despair off of Nikki. That's nice. 2 more turns for Ryu. Now see, this is another thing. That's kind of why I want Ryu on Violent, so he could just get through those turns faster. Alright, so here's where I wanted to go and kind of show off. So we're going to do, he's got an attack buff. Slow that down afterwards. Did some pretty good damage on the Despair set, but we're not trying to test his damage. We're trying to see how he does inside of PvE content with Despair. And again, so far I love it. I'm not going to keep wasting all my moves. But so far I love it, and he's doing pretty decent damage for a Despair set. And I only have 1 set of fight runes on right now, and that's on my Jemire. So he's hitting pretty hard on the Despair set. Alright, we landed our defense break onto the Wind Ryu. I hope I land my freeze. I hope I land my stun. No stun. That was 2 attacks, no stun. We're not getting to show off his Despair because he's just for some reason not proccing. Because every time you go to test, this kind of stuff happens. Can we get a stun? Nope. Hadouken! Again, just I love the damage on him. I'm not gonna waste that. It's unnecessary now, so. The next round, we are gonna test all of it. We're gonna test his Hadouken, we're gonna test all of this and see pretty much how it goes. So here we go, we're gonna do this on Dark Ryu. I hope my Nikki does my Annabelle does some stuns, she did some stuns. So I put her on Despair because I really want to increase my chances of landing my stuns so that when I do my Dark Ryu, combo. Great. So look at that. 2-turn freeze, 3-turn freeze, 4-turn slow, 2-turn stun, 2-turn freeze, 3-turn slow. Amazing. Cycle back through everything. Now see, I can keep wailing out on them. I can keep increasing the amount of time that these effects last. And it is insane. Because the main point of him, which I'm realizing after playing with him for a while, is not the fact that about his damage and this and this and that. It's about the fact that you're taking these harmful effects, these inability effects, and making them last way longer than they need to be. And just like that, look at that. This is great. You obviously can't freeze the boss, but I am going to wail off on him. Ooh, great damage on the boss. 4-turn slow, 5-turn defense break. But another good combo with him is actually the Fire Druid. Because the Fire Druid on Despair will land his defense break, he'll land his Provoke, and you'll be able to 2-turn Provoke. So Fire Bison is another good comp with him. So he attacks all enemies 3 times. Damage proportion is his max HP, so he's super tank. He decreases their attack bar by 30%, decreases their attack speed, and stuns them. He doesn't need to be on Despair. And stuns them with a 50% chance per hit. So each 3 hit, he has a 50% chance to stun. He's gonna stun. So pairing him up with Dark Ryu makes that a solid AD, because the thing is using like 33% speed lead Basamith with a Triton, and then using it with M. Bison and Dark Ryu. Dark Ryu moves last, M. Bison will move third. You would want Basamith to move before M. Bison so he could land the cooldown reduction. And that would be an insane AD. That would be way better than the Rika AD that people put up. Alright guys, we're back. So, alright, we're gonna summon 2 of these. 1, 2, nothing. Let's do this. Can you imagine I summon Fire Bison? That would be crazy if I summoned something like that. Oh shit, I got the Dark Dhalsim! There's no... Are you serious? Oh shoot! Oh, that was great! Final sticker, I'm getting another Street Fighter scroll. Guys! Oh man! Are you serious? Right on stream, the Dark Dhalsim. Oh man, I am so excited for this because that's something I've been wanting to. As soon as I saw his effect, he is amazing. The Dark Dhalsim, wow. It's just, I don't even care what I get again. That's crazy. Fire Bison. Either way. So, idea is Chiwu strips, Varad does his thing, Kabila's gonna go first no matter what. Alright. So we're gonna increase attack bar. We're gonna strip, hopefully he lands a stun. We gotta, alright, so I'm gonna cut it, that's fine. Land a freeze. We landed the freeze, we don't land it on one of them that I want. So here's my favorite part. So we're gonna dark. No attack buff, no defense down. That was a decent amount of damage to that Naomi. And he's got a 2-turn freeze up on some units. So we're gonna see if we can land an armor break on the problems. We're gonna kill this Miho. She's dead. We're just gonna do some damage. I don't need to do that. We're gonna have Hadouken, 11,000 damage off of armor break, and we're just gonna go to town. Stun with his Hadouken. Now, what makes him so efficient on Despair, which makes me lean more towards Despair, honestly, is the fact that, his skill 3 has, I believe, 3 chances to actually Despair proc. Normally, you only get a Despair proc chance off of your first hit if you have a multi-hit. But he does 3 different individual hits in his skill 3. on his skill, on the first hit of that skill, he's doing 5 hits. On the second hit, he's doing a Shoryuken that is going to stun. Then on his third hit, which is an AoE, he also has a chance to land a Despair proc. Secondly, using his skill 2 allows him to also have a chance to do 2 Despair procs, making his first Despair proc being off of his Shoryuken and his second Despair proc being off of his Hadouken. Land the strip. Oh no, I didn't land what I wanted to land. We're gonna do this. We landed the stun. That's great. Look at this. Again, guys, this is crazy. I'm not too worried about that. So we're going to hit this on Vader because we just don't feel like dealing with that. We're gonna see if we can freeze. Who am I gonna work on? I'm gonna try and kill this Fran first because I just feel like doing that. I love it. I love it. 2-turn freeze. I don't have to worry about that. Molong. I don't have to worry about none of that for right now. That Vigor, I don't have to worry about that. This Fran's out of commission. By the time she's gonna get her turn, she's done. You just healed them up. That's cute.
Why are you the way that you are? Honestly, every time I try to do something fun or exciting, you make it not that way. I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
I should have realized that. I wasn't paying attention. So here we go. Violent proc. This is great. We're going to keep him on lock, guys. We're going to keep killing this Fran. We got 2 turns on this PPK combo. That's okay. You can violent proc all you want. Got the defense break. Some freeze. That's the benefit of having high accuracy on units. Look at that. 10,000 damage. Hadouken. This Molong is out cold. That is it for Molong. I'm going to land this because just in case that Vigor moves, I don't want that Vigor giving him a crit rate decrease. I pretty much can just auto this. I don't even have to worry about it. Light and dark. So guys, if you're ruining him, I do recommend actually Despair. If you're not going to put him on Despair, if you don't have a good Despair set, that's okay. If you want him just to do what he's doing right now, which is just stunning, eventually damage adds up. You're just going to have to use other units that add up more damage, or you're not going to do that well. All you're going to be using is a gimmick that's just not going to be as good. Yeah, I'm going to be confident that he doesn't have Will Runes on. And since these are wind units, I am not confident in my Varad. We're going to use Okeanos. So, if you are going to use him though, one thing I could tell you is no matter what rune build you put him on, you need to have a team comp if you're trying to use his skill 3 perfectly. So the thing is, see, I told you he's not going to have, he's confident in his speed. It was his downfall. We're going to work on this because I just feel like doing it. Great. We're going to do this because Triton's just going to get another turn. That's fine. I messed up, so it's going to give me another chance. See, this is why Jamire is amazing with him. Look at this, another PPK combo. We just got a 4-turn stun. That is it. They are out of commission for 4 turns. So when you're using him, you're going to want to use him with units that have multiple Despair runes. If you don't have a lot of units that have CC, build units that have AoE and do other things. For example, you see how I put Despair runes on my Annabelle. So here we are, we're fighting a Besameth defense. This is pretty standard. He's got a Triton. That Triton's actually pretty slow. So again, I'm not too worried about it. So here's what's going to happen. Varad's going to move. He's going to freeze everything. He didn't freeze everything. He got a violent proc. Maybe a second chance. All right. I don't feel like dealing with him. We're going to stun Triton. Or we're going to kill Triton. Either way, Triton's out of the picture, so screw it. So we're going to test out this defense. This is one of my defenses. I'm going to go in like this. Hopefully I land the freeze. Even better. So now I'm going to work on this Feng Yang. Because Feng Yang can land these violent procs, and I just really don't feel like dealing with that. Because to me, I just don't want to deal with the Feng Yang. Look at that. See. And also, I wanted to see, because Feng Yang gets attack bar, so he's going to cycle through it. Look at that. Stun with Despair. It is so great. Now, if the Ryu... Am I going to get another stun? No. See if the Ryu despair procs are great. If the Ryu would have had his max skills, this would have been phenomenal. Alright, are you gonna round up right now? Okay, land this freeze. Perfect. Wow. That was impressive. That was really impressive. Wow, alright, so we're gonna start working on this. Got the stun off. No despair stun, which would have been great, but this is why you have multiple CC options. And there we go, this is going great. I'm loving it. The Feng Ying's almost dead. My Feng Ying's pretty hard to kill. In my opinion, I think I have a very well runed Feng Yang. And I have him on these, kill it, all right, good. And I have him on these, the artifacts that increase his defense proportionate to lost HP and do extra damage proportionate to his defense. So when my Feng Yang starts losing his health, he's pretty much tanking everything you got. That's why it took so long to beat him. That's why I was kind of hitting my Feng Yang the most, because I wanted to see how that would do. PPK combo, very little damage, but it was over. Alright, so as you guys see, I don't know, tell me what you think about the Despair Runes. I personally think that the Despair Runes on him is way better. Again guys, final notes, if you are going to use him, you do need to use him with other CC comps. If you do not have good CC comps and you're trying to use units that defense break, make sure they have Despair Runes on so that you can utilize his skill 3 properly. Because his bread and butter is his skill 3. Him being on Despair is amazing, as I explained before. Shoryuken gets a chance to Despair proc. It also has a chance to go into Hadouken, which also has a chance to Despair proc, so that's two chances right there. Skill 3 has 3 chances to Despair proc, which is insane. Plus an AoE Despair proc. So just really take that in. If you're looking for the Rage build, I have that video posted already so you can see his damage. I will be slowing down the video so you can see all the damage comparison of numbers. And anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the content. I know I really enjoyed it because the Dark Dhalsim and the Wind Bison, I can't. Man, God is good. Y'all have a good one. Enjoy the video and please stay tuned for the next video. Bye.